Hello and welcome to the Southeast Idaho Weather Hazard Briefing for President's Day, February 18th, 2019. And we'll start here with a surface weather depiction. You can see some light snow is indicated over eastern Idaho, and that is mostly due to this stationary boundary here. We have north winds have kicked in earlier than we were thinking yesterday, and already a lot of temperatures in eastern Idaho have already gotten below zero this morning, and they're going to be even colder tonight. So let's see when this light snow is going to fall. Not much this morning. You can see it's mostly limited to the south central highlands. But later on this afternoon, some instability showers could produce some light snow up here, mostly in the central Idaho mountains. And you can see mostly it's light. There's also some down here above the Bear River Basin. Temperatures today, with the cold start, will have a cold finish. All these temperatures are below normal for this time of year, and things will struggle to even get into the middle to upper 20s, even in the Snake River Plain. You can see here what little precipitation should develop in the evening hours will be limited, again, mostly to higher elevations, even off Galena Summit here in the central Idaho mountains, and a little bit of flurries here in the upper Snake Highlands and in the Teton Basin. And it totally shuts off here for late Monday night, and that will continue through Tuesday and Tuesday night. Very little expected until maybe late Tuesday night. Here's the overnight lows for Monday night. You can see 16 below zero in Stanley Basin, sort of the leader here, minus 18, and it's another one of these upper level basins in the central Idaho mountains, and a lot of below zero until you get to the Idaho Falls areas where it transitions to above zero, and it's actually plus 8 by the time you get to Pocatello and plus 14 in Burley. Alright, so the total 24-hour expected snowfall you can see is very light. Most places receiving nothing. It's only in the central Idaho mountains where it gets to any significance, and even then it's only maybe 1 to 2 inches along the corridor from Stanley to Ketchum. Alright, day 2 you can see here high pressure locked in, and it is showing some light snow. Most of this light snow is actually falling after midnight on Tuesday night, and that's because there is an advancing low pressure coming in from the west, so this will once again shift winds from this northerly flow we'd been having for through most of almost all of Monday night and into Tuesday. Is going to be shifting to more westerly and southwesterly, and so that will provide some cloud cover, some warming up for the overnight lows. But let's see first what happens on Tuesday. See little to nothing in terms of precipitation, and Tuesday highs again struggling to get into the middle 20s, and a lot of places staying in the teens. Again, very cold temperatures to start on Tuesday morning. And then in the afternoon, this is potentially what could happen. There might be a dustiness snow, especially in the central Idaho mountains, up to half an inch or so. Same thing along the eastern border with Wyoming. It does intensify here after midnight, and again, that's due to the incoming storm. So this is looking better than it has been in the previous yesterday's thinking. We could even get up to an inch of snow in the Snake River Plain. So we may end up seeing for this time period some sort of winter weather advisory. I don't see it reaching warning levels at all. Most of it should be staying below the 9-inch threshold for that, even in the mountains. And here's overnight lows. You can see with the cloud cover, everybody is basically above zero, but some places not very much above zero. And then for a Wednesday and Wednesday night, you can see the heavier snow starting to move into western Idaho. But again, we should be maintaining light snowfall in eastern Idaho. And so you can see here in the morning, it'll continue to start these light accumulations. They're starting to intensify just a little bit. Some places getting over an inch in the Snake River Plain now for the 6-hour period. Actually kind of dropping off a little bit, especially in the Central Idaho Mountains, in the northern part of that. Maybe not so much in the Wood River Basin, but elsewhere in the Lost River Basins and Birch Creek Basin. But then it intensifies again for the afternoon. And here temperatures, you can see actually starting a warming trend for highs. And then Wednesday evening continues this light to moderate precipitation with it falling off here after 11 p.m. So the total amount of snow after we look at the overnight lows, once again staying for the most part above zero with some lone exceptions, still getting below zero. Here's what it looks like. Again, most of this, as you saw, falling during the day on Wednesday and into the early evening. Still not amounting to 2 to 3 inches here in Ketchum and Stanley. Over the summit there at Galena, 6 to 8 inches, maybe at the very top. Going into Wyoming, same thing, some 6 to 8 inches for the 24-hour period. But widespread, it's mostly 2 to 6. And in the Snake River Plain, 2 to 3. And so this would just about qualify for some sort of winter weather advisory for moderate amounts of snow. All right, Thursday, the chance of snow continues. Then Thursday night and Friday night, it is actually the chance or threat of snow is limited to the Central Idaho Mountains and all the highlands that surround the Snake River Plain. See, it remains cool with temperatures once again being below zero. They are warming about 4 to 8 degrees though for Friday night. And then Saturday, Sunday, chance of snow for each period. Mostly in the Central Idaho Mountains and in the northern and eastern highlands. That is our borders with Montana and Wyoming. And just a slight chance elsewhere. And you can see it is slightly warmer, getting back to closer to normal for highs, and actually getting even warmer than that for Sunday. The overnight lows slightly below normal. You can see each day south to west winds or south winds will be raining in the 5 to 15 miles an hour range. They'll once again be kind of cold here on Thursday with winds once again out of the north, bringing in the colder air, but as you can see here, it does switch for Thursday night. That's all I have. If you have any further questions, you can always contact us at this telephone number, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, or check out the weather yourself at weather.gov/Pocatello. Any comments or feedback for the content of the briefing, though, email our webmaster at this email address. Thanks for watching.